Hello and welcome to my review of ETX Capital, a brokerage firm in Great Britain. They're actually based out of London. And for those of you who have not heard of ETX, they've actually been around since 1965. They started out in bonds. So they've been around for a very long time. Being British, of course, they fall under the auspices of the FCA and the FCCS, which is the insurance scheme that protects up to £50,000 in your account. So highly regulated, obviously a very stable broker. So that's the first thing that you would need to know. Now, platforms, they have the MetaTrader 4, which I won't go into. Everybody has that basically, and it's a huge advantage because there are so many indicators and robots out there. But they also have ETX Trader Pro, which is a pretty handy little platform. It has risk management, dynamic risk management. It reminds me a lot, quite frankly, of Interactive Brokers platform. They also have a Trader Pro app. It's a little bit more basic, but it allows you to at least access your account, place trades, manage trades, that type of thing. Highly customizable, gives you access to thousands upon thousands of assets. And as you can see here on the markets tab, they do offer quite a bit in the way of assets. So, we'll start with forex. They have over 60 pairs, which is huge, to say the least. They have really tight spreads, and you can trade very small bits. You can, of course, choose your platform, so that helps. And you can see here is a perfect example of what they typically would be offering. And with that, you can see that, for example, the euro dollar, it's probably going to average around 0.6 pips most of the time. Now, you see they have indices. They give you over 20 indices. So very straightforward. All the major ones that you would expect are going to be there. The U.S. indices, Germany, that type of thing. They also offer shares. And there's shares from 20 different countries, so obviously it's going to be difficult to go into all the ones they offer, but they are all over the United States, Europe, etc. Most of your big shares, they offer CFDs. Commodities are also found at ETX: gold, silver, crude, platinum, copper. They're not. I wouldn't go so far as to say that they replicate a futures brokerage, but they certainly do offer quite a bit. The bonds and interest rates they even offer. You can see here, so that's the commodities, bonds and interest rates. So you've got Eurobor, Euro Swiss, short sterling. So that is 1 to 5 leverage, as opposed to, for example, here in forex, your leverage is going to be 1 to 20, possibly 1 to 30. It just depends on the pair. This is pretty standard in Europe these days. Now, on to the extras. They have a huge amount of educational webinars, ebooks, courses, analysis, you name. They are huge when it comes to this, and this is probably one of the biggest advantages to trading at ETX. You can see I'm just rolling through this here, and it's just one webinar after another. They do offer multiple payment methods. They offer credit card, Union Pay, NetTeller, SoFort, Skrill, wire transfer from banks, obviously. There's enough options that certainly you will have a option that you can use in your country. You can see that they have quite a bit of analysis too. So pretty straightforward broker that offers a lot. I mean, a lot. The minimums, of course, are going to be needed to open an account. Basically, you have to be able to cover your position. So that's one thing to keep in mind. But ETX has been around forever and just offers a whole host of extras, analysis, great platform. MetaTrader 4, of course, is a great platform as well. A huge amount of markets. This is definitely a one-stop shop if you're trying to trade global markets. And these days, you pretty much have to because everything's so correlated. ETX is a really good option.